So, here I am again. I went back here, and this thing over here, I need to have. Yeah. But I die instantly if I do that. So, what did I do? I did. Well, that one first. I made some potions. That is not enough, I'm pretty sure. I can try with the power of Arthur. I'm pretty sure that I can't. But I will. Pull out. Come on, pull out. Oh, nope. Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that's absolutely not gonna work. I'm not even getting the time to get the potion. I'm pretty sure I can't. But I can try again. Yeah, I can try again. I did? Can I do it from here? Oh. Level up. Wow. I should put it in. I don't even remember what I should put. I'm totally. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put it in that one. Yeah. I will. And now I'm going to. Well, yeah. What should I put it in? What is that? Again. Right. Because melee damage. That one was because physical damage. Ooh. I absolutely do not know, but yeah, and below increases melee damage by 30. I will take that. I will. Oh my goodness. You have to confirm. Yeah, confirm. Right. So, restore weird soul power? Huh. Right. I can try to unlock the visibility and no, not going to do that. Right. Oh, I'm actually totally quit you. Calm down. I am totally. What is that? What?
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Right. Find the soul is still.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Birth. Peace with the king's soul is tied to Excalibur. So, what am I supposed to do now?
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom. For Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play. You are the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man. You need to become a symbol.
King's power unlocked. You have gathered a new fragment of Art of Soul, unlocked its hidden potential. Open the menu to explore the King's Soul skill tree, or visit the bonfire to develop new abilities. I was absolutely not expecting that. Oh my god, I did it! Oh, let's go back to the bonfire. That's
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it.
Before you judge me, it all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then, and you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war, and wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
Oh, you really think that experiment on your friend was justified for you to lie to your people about your role in all this? I'm not gonna ask that. What did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them, wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness, and in the end, he did.
What?
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be. It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. a force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped, the banners were raised, and the kingdom stood safe.
Victory erased the life we paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
All those lives we sacrificed. Loyal souls, ready to pay the ultimate price for what we fought for. I grieved them all. I carried them with me at every step, their memory a weight on my conscience. But it was for them that we pressed on, because otherwise their deaths would have been in vain. And that I could never accept.
I believe that. I totally believe that. I absolutely believe that. So anything else that we need to do? Yeah, we'll talk a bit. Why did you leave Excalibur at the moment?
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them.
Remember about Merlin?
Merlin saw Avalon for what it was long before the rest of us. He told me that Tintagel wouldn't hold, not forever. That the weirdness would gnaw at our walls, at our minds, at our very bones, until nothing human remained. But he still fought to map a way forward, to carve some sense into this land. And in the end, the land swallowed him whole anyway.
Did he die?
We were losing the battle at Tuathan's mouth. Our last push before the weirdness took the field. Merlin was with us, bleeding, exhausted, but still weaving his spells. Then it came. Not a beast, not a man, not something we ever had words for. A shadow wearing 1,000 torn banners, moving like it had no shape of its own. Merlin raised his staff, spoke a name I didn't recognize. And then he was gone. Not killed, not struck down, just gone. Like the land itself had taken him back.
Hi. Oh, man. I feel so sorry for him. Right. Well, the King's Soul. What do we have at the King's Soul? When using King's Soul, time slows down around you. Killing enemies restores a portion of the King's Soul. So that would be using King's Soul, maximum income and projectiles. Charge. Dealing damage has a small chance to trade to weird essence. And the collective enemy portion. So that is absolutely crazy. Finishes restore 474. When using the King's Soul, your damage increases by 50 for each enemy killed. When using the King's Soul, you receive 50 less damage. That is absolutely wow, and there's 2 more. Look at that. Look at that. Once approved, changes cannot easily be undone. Are you sure you want to confirm? Absolutely. Absolutely. Here? No. Done. What is? Ah, crazy. Right. Whoa. We got a piece of his soul. That's absolutely. Ah. Oh. That's the one. You don't need that. No. Okay. Good. I'll give you parsley. There you go. Right. Hey, sweetie. Let's go. Time to go. Oh, here we are.
You've got that look again, like you've seen something you wish you hadn't. Another piece of the king's soul reclaimed, right? What did it show you this time?
Merlin and Arthur talking about ancient journey.
Merlin. Ah, Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea, immortality. One of a long line of the king's loyal pawns. Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
Arthur know what was happening.
Even if he didn't, he should have. He was desperate to win. And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar, even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
But he didn't end up succeeding.
Seawall was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky, but to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
So why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board. You endure. You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
Yeah, I spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it.
Of course he'd say that. There's always a scapegoat and a convenient excuse for men like him. But it doesn't absolve him. Not when he was the one who unleashed this madness on all of us. He wanted victory, no matter the cost. And when you want something that badly, you stop looking too closely at what's being done in your name. And, after all, who said we were supposed to win this war? Who said we were supposed to survive?
Right. So, what do you mean? Cleaning up the mess?
The monsters, the weirdness, the chaos. All of it leads back to them. We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals, fighting for what never was. It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a well-deserved grave. And that's what I do.
So, you still want something from me?
You've seen what they did, what he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this, once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
Well, I'm not so sure if that is actually true, but I suppose that he did it time after time after time, so I'm going to fix this. I need to know where to start. If you think I'll let you decide, wait, you're wrong. I actually want to make a save and try both of them. So, what do we do? Yeah, if I'm going to fix this, I need to know where to start.
Start? You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Cuanacht.
Yeah, I want to.
The menhir there is failing, the weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest, a voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield, and then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
So, and he vanishes. Right, so he's immortal, that is one thing. Well, sir, is there anything else that we can do with this? No, nothing. Yeah, little one. Yeah. We restored the power. I'm not so sure why all the other stuff is here. It's probably the rain. But we restored the power. And, yeah. We have not decided what side we're going to do. See you next time. Short one, maybe? Next time. We're going to Cuanacht. Time? Real.